What's going on, AWGFAM? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have some heavy-duty country. And he's going to be talking about Antifa, my favorite. I love Antifa. Guess they've got hit lists out. Big surprise there. Too bad, most of you will probably end up killing yourselves after doing it because you couldn't. You did it. You didn't realize what it was going to feel like. And then you realized you fucked up and you kill yourselves. That's something that I've been saying a lot lately about what's happening currently with all these shootings. And, people going off themselves right afterwards. Well, you want to know why? Because they weren't ready to feel what it feels like to take a life. They didn't have what it takes to be able to take a life and not feel it, or let it affect them to the point where they take their own life. They instantly felt what that was, and they couldn't handle it. Well, hope you guys are as committed as you say you are. I do. Because if not, you guys ain't going to be able to handle it, and you're not going to fucking do it. You're just not. Stop trying to act like the badasses that you are. But before we jump into this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so that you get notified of all the videos, because I'm releasing a lot more content now. And there should be a podcast coming up here in like the next week or so. I'll be doing that one live. Probably get a little feedback from the comment section during it to see if anybody has anything to add, because it's going to be on leadership. But without further ado, let's jump into this.
Former Santa Rosa police officer Barry Broad testified as a use of force expert in the George Floyd trial, defending the actions of Derek Chauvin.
Derek Chauvin was justified.
4 days later, masked figures in black threw a severed pig's head and pig's blood at the house.
I should go get mine too. That'd be awesome.
I have something pretty serious to share today. It's sad that the only way I found out about this is that I have people who send me intel. Otherwise, I would have had no idea because it's not covered by any major news. One of the reasons why I do what I do is because most of the news networks refuse to cover what is actually going on in the United States. We have a domestic terrorist in our nation right now. They're called Antifa. Maybe the meaning of domestic terrorism has changed in the past year. But to me and to most Americans, domestic...
Let me pause it here too, because if anybody is showing up to this video and they don't know anything about Antifa other than what you know currently of them, Antifa existed before what exists of Antifa now. Antifa actually came around to fight the Nazis, the true fascists. That's what Antifa was there for. But what they've become, this whole, we're anti-fascist, says the anti-fascist fascist. When you do what you are doing, it is called fascism. You morons. Just like we don't call Marxism now either. Like, y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake the fuck up.
Terrorism means people who want to attack the U.S. and everything a part of it, right? So cops, buildings, post office, women, whatever it is. And that is Antifa. I'm sure most of you have heard about George Floyd. Trial just ended, and Derek Chauvin was proven guilty. I've talked about my opinion on that a ton, so I'm not going to go into that. But the defense had a witness testify.
I'll go into it real quick, because I never said anything about it. I just want to know how you can be convicted of killing somebody 3 different types of ways. first, third, and manslaughter? Really? I can see first and manslaughter or third and manslaughter, maybe. But that meant he had to have intent. Whatever. I'm just a fucking moron, and now he's gonna get an appeal because of BLM and Antifa, because it wasn't a fair trial. Because the jury was scared for their fucking lives, and it's pretty goddamn obvious. So no. And here's the thing. Like I've already said to everybody who I've talked to about it, the jury were a bunch of cowards. Go ahead, show up to my house. Please show up to my house. When I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not going to be intimidated by you. I'm going to tell the truth. I would have been the one pain in the ass juror. I would have. Did you come to this decision under duress? Yes, the fuck I did. I'm worried about shit happening to my fucking family in my house. This trial should have been thrown out at this point. Ridiculous shit. Please show up at my house. Please show up at my motherfucking house. See how that goes.
On that a ton, so I'm not going to go into that. But the defense had a witness testify saying that Derek Chauvin's actions were justified. His name is Barry Broad. It's a pretty common practice when somebody is in a trial for the defense to call witnesses to help their case. Same as if a prosecutor wants to call witnesses to help their case against the defense. And there was a bunch of talk about how this trial was not going to be fair because there are so many threats against police officers, against the whole system, that it's almost impossible for a jury to be impartial. Antifa put Barry Broad on a hit list. They went to his house and they threw pig blood all over it.
The I-Team has learned the group's leader, who goes by the screen name Marb, is a 25-year-old college student.
So this is the list here.
Tells me he copied what the group calls its target list. People they want to dox, to publish their private information, their addresses and phone numbers, to surveil them for possible vandalism. After his testimony, they placed Barry Broad at the top of the list, and within an hour of the attacks, Marb is back on Wicker at 3:48 a.m. telling the group, "Hey y'all, late notice, but some comrades took action at a house owned by Barry Broad, and if someone could swing by in the morning and get pictures, our comrades would be very grateful."
Pig blood. I don't know what the government is doing. I don't know if the FBI went woke. I don't know if the CIA went woke.
They did.
But it's starting to seem like that because these people.
And here's the thing. It's not they went woke. They've been infiltrated by Marxism. Every branch of government, military, has all been infiltrated by Marxism. You want to know what it is? Everything has been infiltrated by Marxism. Critical race theory, that's Marxist. Just critical theory in general is Marxist. It's infested everything. The FBI has to follow the whole... They played the whole critical race theory game. Every government agency has. And so is our military. It's been shoved down their throats. Trust me, I've talked to some guys. We've had some conversations about it. They're not fucking happy. And then you just fired a fucking commander for coming out and saying that there is indefinitely a problem with Marxism within the ranks of the United States military. And you fire him for it. When are y'all gonna wake up to what is happening right now to this country? It's gonna fall into chaos if y'all won't vote right, or if y'all really don't give a shit about what's best for you. Because at this point, it is the Democrats. What the Democrats have told you is nothing but lies, and it's still lies on top of lies. Over 100 days we're at. into this presidency, what have they accomplished? What have they done to better the people's lives? Or has there been a terrorist attack? A cyber terrorist attack? They shut down an oil pipeline, which the cyber terrorist attack also shut down an oil pipeline, which raised fuel for the oil pipeline and then raised fuel prices again and also prevented people from being able to get fuel. Worst illegal immigration coming across the border that we've ever seen. Most debt that we've ever incurred in 100 days within this country. What have you done? You just fucked my kids. My kids' future. Their kids' fucking future. Because of a fucking political ass vote. The way you feel about it. Instead of saying, is it best for me? It's all about emotions. Did emotions build the Empire State Building? Fuck no, they didn't. People died building that fucking building. There was no emotion involved. It was get the fucking job done. And that's the problem now. People don't even want to work to get the fucking job done anymore. America, you're a fucking joke now. Congratulations.
I don't know if the CIA went woke, but it's starting to seem like that because these people continue to get off with what they're doing. The leader of this group, Antifa, in this area of the nation, was charged with assaulting an officer, and he was let off.
The group's leader, who goes by the screen name Marb, is a 25-year-old college student who was arrested for felony assault on a police officer last year at this Oakland riot after the death of George Floyd. The district attorney declined to file charges.
Now, a Trump supporter actually infiltrated one of these groups, and I'm going to play you some audio of what this group leader has said.
I think it would be sick to organize something a little more extreme for National Workers' Day. It's May Day, baby.
It's
like,
May Day.
Come out and take something over with us. I don't know, but let's people for May Day. Let's get some cops. Like,
that's right.
Let's kill people. Let's kill some cops. Are you fucking kidding me? You sound like you need your ass beat. You sound like you haven't, and that's the problem with most of you fucks in Antifa. You ain't never had anybody put their fucking hands on you before. You ain't never been in an actual fight. A fight for your life. And that's the problem. Y'all don't understand what it means to fight for your fucking life. I tell you right now, you come after me, anybody who comes after me, it's a fight for my fucking life. Bar fight, I don't give a shit. I don't drink anymore. So you best goddamn believe, I'm going to hit you with everything I fucking have and hope to God that you're not going to get back up. And if I have to, I'm pulling a firearm. I'm dropping you, motherfucker. I'm not playing. I'm going home. Period.
People that look like you and me, except very different values in life, are saying that crap in their little group. And they're not domestic terrorists. As Sleepy Joe liked to put it, they're an idea. Here's the most fucked up part about this. They have a hit list. They literally have a list. Cops, people who have spoke out about Antifa.
The target list also includes the head of the Deputy Sheriff's Union, what they call killer deputies, officers involved in fatal confrontations, and Trump supporters, including Sandy Metzger.
And I really came out strongly against Antifa and BLM.
we went to Sandy Metzger's
Yeah,
house.
we have went to Sandy Metzger's house.
But they are still roaming the streets like nothing is going on. The Portland mayor said, help us unmask these people. I'm sorry, what? You defunded your police. Now you want the citizens to just unmask them? How about you go and arrest them? Who gives a shit if they're wearing a mask or not? If you see somebody throw a brick through the building, arrest them, charge them, Put them in jail. Not that hard. These people on this hit list are people like you and me. They are people who have families. They are people who love America. They are people who care, love, and can die. To the FBI, CIA, whoever else is involved, get your head out of your ass.
That's the problem, though. There's a bigger game at foot here. It's been a long time coming. But we're coming to the cusp of it. By the way, I don't know if anybody remembers. I said masks wouldn't be a necessity by May. Would you look at that? Who'da fucking thunk? Goddamn. I love being right. Y'all should listen to me more often. I'm just fucking with you. Y'all do whatever you want. But yeah, we're in fucking crisis mode. We really are. And if you don't think that this country is in crisis mode, then you're probably the sheep. I'm sorry to tell you. But let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you in the next one. Love you, AWGFAM, and my XMCFAM. I'm out.